Okay, John, this is where you were yesterday. First off, let me just say this. I appreciate your focus over the last 2 days. I think you did an excellent job. I know you were a little disappointed that you didn't hit it any better, but it's all about the process, getting in the process and doing the right thing so you can see great improvement. And soon you'll see the results starting to happen with the ball striking as well. But when we started off, this is kind of the way that we swung at it. You stood relatively straight up and down with your body. The club was kind of angled upward like this. Didn't have a real strong left-hand grip. It was kind of pretty weak. You just kind of lifted up with your arms and you kind of chopped down. Now, that was an attempt at trying to hit it. And you notice that you missed it to the inside. That wasn't a practice swing. That was your attempt to try to hit at one. So then we went to work. We worked on a couple key things. One of the key things we worked on was your setup position. And we started to build a setup that was very different from where you began. You began very upright like this. Then we started to use the hip girdles correctly, pushing back and tilting over, keeping your chest up. And then we gradually worked it to the point where it started to look a little bit more like that. And then finally you got into a really good spine angle tilt. And here you are doing one of the drills. And that is the pushing down drill. You're feeling your upper arms nice and connected to your chest. You're pushing down to the ground. And then at this point, as you stay in that good tilted posture, and by the way, that's where you began, so great progress there. You then started to feel that you could rotate your right shoulder back, and you notice when you did that, your shoulders started to turn at a 90-degree angle to your spine. The only thing I would say is make sure you're looking down at a ball when you do that, not wandering so much with your head and your eyes as you are right now. In fact, you might have done another one where you, nope. So that's your goal with this drill. Keep your head looking down at a ball as you feel that right shoulder loading and rotating going back and those arms extending away. Extending away going back and also coming down and through the shot. So that's a good drill. And as a result of that, your swing started to take a little more form. It looked more this way going away where you had a little better extension. You see that triangle working back versus this is where you were before. And then as a result, you made a much better turn. You can see you stayed in that good posture and you had a better angle of approach where you're coming down and into the strike. So we hit the ball that time. And then we progressed from there where we started making a little better swings, and you actually accelerated through with a good body pivot that time and hit a fairly decent shot. And today we worked on the sensation of the line drill. And you'll notice how much better your shoulders are responding to the swinging of the club. Now the handle is working on a concentric circle. So the handle's working in like this as the club is working in like this. And so you're creating concentric circles. So now as you take the club away, you're swinging the entire club, the handle and the club head going back, which is creating a really nice body pivot as you turn away from the shot, which gives you a better angle of approach where you're more swinging from the inside and extending outward. This is a great drill. This is a drill that done repeatedly is certainly going to help you improve your technique in a big way. The other exercises that I would say would help you is let's do this. Here's a body pivot drill. So there's one of my students demonstrating the proper body pivot drill, and he's doing it with the ball between his knees. Now, if you use a ball between your knees, that just keeps your lower body on the ground. That allows you to be able to rotate your shoulders at a 90-degree angle to your spine, very tighty. And then he drops the ball out with a little bit of knee flex, and then he rotates his core through, all the way through the shot. That is a very important drill. The more you can drill that, the better it's going to get. You'll see it from the front on view now. And you notice that he's going to stay nice and steady with his head and his spine as he rotates over. Good body pivot. Lower body is nice and tight, and he just turned into his hip as a result of his shoulder turn. And then he is going to drop the ball and then unwind his hips and his chest through to the target. This is an excellent drill. I'll show it to you one more time. Good pivot away. He plants the left heel and drops the ball, and now rotates his hips and his chest through to the target. Very good. So those are some basic drills that are going to certainly help you improve your technique, and in no time at all you're going to really start to feel that you are improving the way that you want to improve, and you'll start to see good ball striking. Let me see if I've got that 6-step drill in here for you to take a look at. Yeah, I think that that's good plenty for us to start with. I will send you a 6-step drill in addition to that so you can really get a good feel for that as well. So until next time, happy golfing.